Alrighty then, stand to Mech Warriors, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech as we continue the campaigns of Coppertop's Cannoneers. Oh my god, the screen is black. Why is it black for you but not black for here? We have run into a problem. Hello, Antonides. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. There it goes. Hello, Not So Noble. We have people coming in slowly but surely. It is the way of things for the small streamer, but we are humbled and happy. All right, so last time we had picked up a couple of loot boxes. It was rather fun. We're 10 days before the end of the month, but we're not all that in debt. I mean, we're only 1 million C-bills away from being solvent, which is incredible. We are building Grace. We are repairing the Jaguar. And this Savage Wolf will be constructed hopefully soon-ish, and the Loki as well. And once all that happens, we'll have more brand new mechs. We are currently trying to build up a fund of things so we can make us travel. Ooh, pardon me. We are looking to head over towards the north to hit Solaris 7, where we can gamble our lives away and enjoy. It's this little dot here, the Solaris 7 League. On Solaris itself, not that high of a challenge rating, but a whole bunch of jewels, and that's what I want. But we need 31 days of travel, which means 2 months of saved bills, plus 175,000 or so C-bills. So with all of that in mind, we have a mission that we need to go out and undertake. We need to kill people and make a lot of money doing that. The making a lot of money doing that part is a bit of a hard part. Because, as you may have noticed, they're not willing to spend a whole bunch of money on us, being that we're not exactly friends around here. We are friends with Clan Diamond Shark, and Clan Diamond Shark is nowhere near here anymore now that we've had the system reset. I'm a little tempted to take Lucky Pony for the maximum salvage, because a 4 of 19 off a 4 skull could give you some really cool things. But I don't think we gotta want to quite stretch our legs quite so far, although there's really great salvage in all of these missions, like 4 of 19s all across the board. It's a beautiful sight. Can I resist? Comstar terrorists. Oh, can I resist that sweet 4 of 19 priority salvage? All of the cool stuff, all of the money. Think of all the money and parts that you could find, or battle mechs themselves. Marauder 2s maybe. I can't help it. I can't help myself. Somebody stop me. Obviously not. You're never going to stop me. Not from this. All right, do we have Arizona Ranger? Is it ready to go? And yes, Arizona Ranger is indeed ready to go. Does anybody remember who was driving? I think it was Shade. Shade, were you driving Arizona Ranger? You were not. Shade does not drive Arizona Ranger. How about Holy? We need to figure out how we're going to settle everybody, because I have a pilot in here who should be somewhat used to driving such mechs, and I don't know who that is. Centurion and Talos. Weighted Lizard, it surely wasn't you. You're my artillery man. Yeah, you have much skill in Halopoli. So we're going to make sure that we actually give you that Halopolis so that you can drive it. We are going to get kind of expensive in actual drop costs, which is somewhat unfortunate. Make sure we bring that and that. I'm tempted to not bring the Fudrin, if I'm completely honest, because it's going to be expensive. Although Pyro does never ride anymore. Although Gemroth, I think, yeah, Fudrins are your job. We lost, unfortunately, our big bad tank, so we are a little bit hurting. I'm trying to balance just as much. AR was Talik. Talik, are you actually in the field here? Where's Talik? Talik, what are you driving? Oh yeah, Talik is now driving a Sun Spider. I like him in that Sun Spider. I think he does pretty well in there. So I don't really want to pull him out of that one. I don't want to make this too expensive on the drop. After all, we are going to have to pay for what it is we're doing. Could bring Texas Red. He's always been pretty solid. The upgraded version is the stand-in, of course. The stand-in is Texas Red plus a Hag 30. So quite an effective machine. Might be a good idea to bring him. That would be 550 versus just Texas Red would be 549 if you're, yeah, too close to count. I'm just going to throw that in together. I need a really good gunner. I really don't have a really great gunner. Best thing we've got is Simri. Oh, never mind. I have an excellent gunner. What am I even saying? All right, we drop with 1 short of a full bag on Lance 2 and 1 short of a full bag on vehicles because I'm worried about losing them. Now that vehicles can actually be destroyed, life is much more painful. It's more difficult to make actual use of them. So we're going to see what we can do. 4 of 19 priority salvage on an urban map. 4 skulls against Comstar. We should be able to handle this. This should give us many opportunities to build really cool things. One of the things we may want to keep an eye on, though, specifically is vehicles. We're looking for long-range artillery type vehicles. Valleys we have parts for. We're starting to find parts for chaparrals. That would not be a terrible thing either. Arrow 4 pistols are, of course, great. Texas Red has a lot more targeting gear. This is true. Texas Red would probably be a little bit more accurate, I think. He's only got, what, three ballistic targeting systems? But the amount of damage, though, and reliable damage that you can spit out of the stand-in, hopefully is going to make up for that. Because the Hag 30 being able to just spit out rounds and hit things with them, even on pretty bad targeting opportunities, is not really something I want to, like, not take advantage of. Besides, we don't ever field that vulture. And if we never field it, we may as well sell it. Omnimex are expensive. I need replacement battle mechs to replace my Omnimex. Pardon me. Especially 65 tonners is what I kind of want. I want 65 ton battle mechs for support duties, so that's things like artillery and artillery and artillery. Anything else is gravy. Larger size mechs, I mean, I can deal with Omni-mechs, but battle mechs are preferred for support mechs. Did I say Omni-mechs I wanted 65 tons? No, I want battle mechs. Traditional boring old battle mechs with not easily swappable hard points. The big advantage that you get on that is just cost. Like, the cost it takes to drop an Omni-mech is practically double what it takes to drop anything else. Keep an eye out for FCS clustering for the Hag. I don't think that'll be super important for that particular build. Hello there, Talik. Welcome to the stream. So we're about to get started in here, dropping down on some Comstar terrorists. See if we can't murder and destroy everything we come across. We are thinking about doing a secondary stream after the first stream today. I'm not sure what I want to play, but something different, weird. T-Rack After Dark, it may end up being. I could shut off these lights and just shroud my face in mystery. Really, these lights are way too bright. I've got to figure out a way of, like, blocking out some of this light, because it just bounces off of this, like, incredibly pale dome that I've got, and it just shines like a light bulb. I am my own personal Flashman, and yet I don't have a 70-ton battle mech. That's a little bit painful. But anyway, we're going to give this just a tech to see if we can avoid the forces of Slanish. On Twitch or Discord? On Twitch. So for once, we're actually going to try it on Twitch. And I don't know, maybe MechWar Online, maybe Wargame, maybe XCOM. I really don't know. And I'm not even entirely sure I'm going to do it. It's going to depend on how bad this mission goes. Oh, wonderful. Drapes and staples. Ah, good point, yeah. I could do sheets to mark over them. They don't need to be thick. They just need to be a little bit. Okay, I don't know what you're asking, and I don't really care. Destroy the Comstar Terrace. This sounds like a job for me. So just everybody follow me. Is that actually a flat surface? Yes, it is. I can move through here. I can move through that parking lot. It's all safe. Or I can, skip right over it. That'll work too. I will accept that outcome. That is totally reasonable. Spread my peoples. Ooh. That last one, I don't want them on top of each other. Oh, I'm actually in between a couple of bubbles here. Interesting. I love it. It helps a lot for a focused fire, especially if it's paired with a mist system. The solution to being your own personal Flashman without having a mech is getting the art temp tattooed on your forehead.
It has its own kind of
Yes,
beauty, you know?
just right over there.
Like
Give yourself a big old stamp.
Okay, y'all.
Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Who are you? You are a Orion. Okay, you're an interesting Orion, I might add. You have a weird, very large Gauss rifle-looking cannon. That doesn't mean anything, though. The actual placements of weapons in this game is not exactly accurate. After all, we used to have, until very recently, on the Summoner, a giant cannon underneath the cockpit, even though it was a missile launcher. So who knows? See what we can actually get done. Let the enemy move first and makes the first mistake. And then, of course, we will hold back, wait for the enemy to make a mistake, and then we'll spring on him and annihilate him in glorious style. We are looking at 3 lances already, so that's a little bit of extra money. Nothing too serious, though. Ah, scatter missiles actually being effective. That is unfortunate.
Damage minimal.
Stop inviting it,
There
though.
goes the paint job.
Were you trying to attract
All
my
of that
attention or
paint
something?
just gone. So there's the Orion. Where is my new friend? Oh, there's my new friend. Hello, new friend. What are you? You're a Centurion? Really? You might be a big Centurion. That is always a risk that we must take. The larger, the CN11 Centurions are 55-ton Omnimex, I think, and the CN10s are 50-ton Omnis. If I'm remembering correctly, it's been a while since I fielded one. All right, let's mask it up, and we're gonna have the Arizona Ranger sort of rush ahead, see if we can't get a quick recalculation on his movement capability. Utilizing the innate movement bonus from streets, he's gonna come around the corner next turn. It's gonna be brilliant. In fact, I'm gonna EWS ping. I was kind of hoping that we would detect him, but I suppose since he's completely offline in this first turn, you're a little bit more of a sniper, and I don't really want to place you in too dangerous a position, so we'll have you go after him, our Centurion buddy, see if we see anybody else. We do not, so it is a fairly narrow circumstance. I will shut off the one improved large laser because I want to not cook this turn.
Engage.
See, a little bit of damage. That gets added on. But what if holding back is a mistake, and then you'll have made the first one? It is never a mistake. Change the bulbs to soft white. So they're like special photography bulbs or whatever, and they're like put into this box-like construction. And there's like a gauze filter over the front of it, and I just need to thicken that filter up with more. And I'm not sure how to do it. I've got two lights over there and there. That way, there are no shadows, and you can see this glorious beard. Although there's so much gray in this beard, it's getting kind of ridiculous. Light carrier, haha, run light carrier. You are not involved in this battle directly. That is the rule, and you know it. It took us so much effort to get this thing. I don't intend to lose it easily. If we do lose it, I'm gonna be very sad. Over the headshot, it might actually work. It's just so crazy it might work. Hey, there's a shot and a penetration. So we are already punching through. So mechs like the Rubik's Cube, piloted by Kager, can actually do some real nasty damage to him.
Okay.
He's not unsteady, which would be, of course, ideal. But with that open side, yeah, if he's a standard Centurion, I think that might actually be an opening to ammunition. So just spitting a whole bunch of shells at him might actually cause that. Ammunition explosion, first target down, and there goes the paint job of the entire building. Goodbye, and good night.
Yeah, Commander.
Oh, I just realized this is not a design, this is part of my ECM circle. We're jamming within this radius. Alright, mask to on, running gun is gonna go operate with the Arizona Ranger. Really, Big Iron should be moving with the Arizona Ranger, but I mean, he's not as fast.
On my way. Double time.
There we go. We got our nice aggressive kill team going off in that direction.
Affirmative.
Helicopter's gonna go high and discover the world. What are you? You look like a carrot. Oh, you're a chaparral. I want you. All right, so the chaparral, of course, is extremely high on my list of priorities. I think I still have Orion parts. I don't think I have Orion 2C parts, though. The chaparral will not be affected by my tag, so I will utilize it now.
Roger.
That will hit him a little bit. That will actually get him. Hello, Mr. D45. Welcome to the stream.
Standing by.
Glad to have you with us. I would love to get the Sun Spider into position to support this, but I mean, unless the Sun Spider chases him down and catches up, which is not going to happen, then the Sun Spider is not in a position to do anything. Make a push out into the left, make sure that we have enough heavy metal moving in that direction to actually cover us as we pull through, and the Fujin can pop up next turn. We'll have a shot on the Chaparral this turn. I will see if it's worth taking. It's kind of not. We do want a Chaparral. Chaparral would be a phenomenal pickup for us, but it's currently not worth it. Next turn, we will try and boost on forward. The Hilopolis has but one target and shall engage it. Indirect fire, sniper artillery. We're going to go for the normal blast. Oh, good hit. And a little bit lower. Still managed to get something on it. We're looking for a bit of an unsteadiness. We got another dropship coming in already, so the mission has gotten a little bit more complicated. All right, Arizona Ranger. Was an Arizona Ranger.
Roger that.
I really like this mech. That's a terrible shot. That's a much better shot. Oh, LBX-10 and machine gun array. Mr. Chaparral, you cannot be allowed to live. Love it.
Vehicle kill for me.
Hadn't even cleared leather. Love it. All right, move the standing. Let's see if we can't find... the standing can move in a position to kind of go up against this. See, that's the problem. They're going to show up and they're going to have spawn protection, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Full throttle.
I don't really want to do that, but it's what I've got.
Orders.
All right, Alex, you're going to continue just sort of messing around with people, as is your job and custom.
Going full throttle.
Keep it high, keep it moving. What do we got? We have a line holder. Wow. Talk about ancient technology. A Poe to risk. That might be interesting to grab. And an Alicorn. Okay, we have problems. That might be too soon. We have an Alicorn, and the Alicorn is not going to be happy to see us. So we're going to focus on this Alicorn. We're going to mess with him as much as we can. Because, oh my god, Alicorns are normally packing 3 of any really powerful guns. So there'll be things like Hags, Gauss rifles in general. So he's packing 2. That makes me really afraid about what he must be packing underneath that, and I wanted to know. I don't think I'm actually going to engage that Orion TC. I think we're going to just try and pick up the vehicles nice and easy. They're easy targets for us to try and slam, and so they seem perfect. double hits with the AC20s, and then a whole bunch of missile follow-ups. Unfortunately, the Galat is just one of those tanks with a tremendous amount of armor. 350 on the front, 282 on the side, and on the back it's packing 271. So this thing is nobody's weak shot, unfortunately. Be nice, but we're not that lucky. Could come up here, knock down the building. Gives me a line of sight into there. Yeah, I think I'm on board with that plan.
Heading that way.
So we're gonna do a little bit of urban renewal on this one. Heavy lasers and gonna unfire that Gauss.
Active in flight.
Did you miss twice? He did. He absolutely 110% did. He missed. Not gonna be able to get a side angle on you, but a helicopter forward ought to be able to do something. I do want to see if I can't pick you off, or you. Either one. 64. 75 is just too good. I know his armor is really thick, but eventually we will get through it, and that's kind of the point. I use the tank as well. Nothing special, but we're bringing it down. Derek 2 versus the city. The city is stopping us. It will not let me easily destroy it. I can accidentally destroy any building I want. Alright, Arizona Ranger getting a little bit of plinking from some long-range missiles. Nothing too dangerous so far. Fingers crossed that continues. The only double barrel Alicorn usually has dual heavy cows. Well, we have invited a very interesting problem now, haven't we?
Roger that.
That wasn't the broadside, nor was it the barn, therefore harder to do. Keep shaving that galon. Bring his armor down to manageable levels.
New target acquired.
Crazy mode, been with us for 3 months. Nice, nice indeed. Gonna send out my harpies, by the way, if you happen to have any urban mech emotes. You need to be spamming them in chat right now to support the people who support the channel. Oh no, not the Fujin. It's alive, sort of. Also, you are very close to falling unsteady, which would be very, very funny. So we need to hide the Fujin, as it has just demonstrated it's just not good for any amount of pain. That is an ATM. Okay, so our friend back here. What are you? You're a savage wolf, aren't you? Of course you're a savage wolf. They're everywhere. Ugh. It is the good one though. It is the pirate version, which has not a Clan XXL engine, but it's an actual battle mech instead of, you know, the far more volatile and likely to get you killed Omnimex. Alright, I'm going to target you. My only goal is to make you just a little bit unsteady. I'm going to hit you with some flares. Standard and an Inferno. We're going to give you a party mix load. Enjoy. There we go. That's the unsteadiness I was looking for. Next round, he's got two mechs with 3 ultra autocannons between them. I wonder how much he's going to enjoy what's about to head his way.
Confirmed.
Alright, you two are in a position and ready to pounce.
What's the plan?
The Halopolis, of course, will just walk nice and steadily, slowly. It is, after all, a Halopolis. Could target you. Be nice and easy. Hag 20, ER Lars Laser times 2, ATM 3, and a Streak 15. That's not that bad. It's not that great, but it's also not that bad. I don't think I would get much. Risk Silver Bullet Gauss Rifles. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Okay, we gotta focus on things that are gonna matter then. And I can't hurt those vehicles yet, so I'm gonna drop some more sniper artillery on top of you.
Commander.
Make you unsteady. That was way off, but hey, we'll work with it. Back to the top of the round. Urban Sandpaper. The most common mech in the industry is the Mad Cat. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? An odd loadout for an Orion TC. Ow. 2 Risk Silver Bullet. Yeah, that's another end of the world. Ow, Arizona Ranger took that one on the chin. He's not designed for it. Arizona Ranger, very fast mech, but not a, Oh, actually, no, you're the pirate version. I don't care. Multiple faces of whoever is actually about to drop in. New Delphian. New Delphian? What do you got? You absolute bastards. Wow. Wow, that's what I get. That's the force you send this way. Are Ifrits? 3 of them? I'm gonna pull back, get some distance from them, and just start shelling. If you're not docked out yet, it's perfect. 2 Risk Silver Bullets and all that. So we've got to pull away from these people. These people are psychotic. Oh, never mind. They don't have spawn protection. Oh my goodness. It's time to die. All right, sprint. We need speed. We need aggression. Can I walk to there? So much for speed and aggression. If I sprint, I get into cover of the woods, which I want, but I have to show my side, which I don't want. I'm going to walk it. I'll walk the move too. We're going to set up like so. Laser for damage. High. Let's see how much you truly enjoy of the gifts that I have to bring. Sun Spider, kill!
Locking in all weapon systems.
It's gone! It's gone! One Ifrit down. Two remaining. Are these insta-delete Ifrits? All Ifrits are insta-delete Ifrits. That's not like a category that has options. It's are you Ifrit? Yes. Run. Ifrit Strikeout. I actually don't need the Warlord. Never mind. It's a perfectly valid shot. The Shakush is going to give me problems, but I'll deal with him later. In the meantime, everything. Thud, thud, and 2 down, 1 to go.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
The Ifrits had to be the most primary target.
Good to go.
Like there was no other potential solution. They were just too deadly. I need to make sure that you people stop hurting me in ways that I do not approve of. Them is in fact Darus.
Engaging the target.
We're going to spam him with a whole bunch of ECM. The Fujin has an open rotor. I don't like that. I'm going to pull back. Use that maximal speed bonus, and we're going to go air hunting. Turn on the light A missile rack. Target the Shakush. And 38% chance it's not exactly what you'd call good. I'll throw in the quad missiles as well. Tap in a little bit of the Warlord action on that as much as we can. Again, that was mostly misses, but I'll take it.
I've got no
With 3 of the field, that
ammo.
might be enough
Ready
parts for
orders.
one outright. Yep. It's interesting. We have found a phenomenal pickup for so many vehicles.
Confirmed.
Oh, Rubik's Cube has the back shot on the Ifrit. Let it rip. Super Rifleman, go! Super Rifleman. 3 up, 3 down. Love it. Okay. We've dealt with the most pressing threat of the match so far. Now I'm going to turn. Utilize my light mortar carrier to continue to party mix the hell out of things. I'd like to target your face, to be honest, but I'm actually not going to take you alive, so... Standard shells, please! And let fly.
Taking the shot.
Let's paint him with pain. They were all different
Heavy
Ifrits.
damage.
I mean, as long as I've got 3 of one type of Ifrit, that's all I need, and then I can combine. Apparently, and this was something we learned last time, as all light carriers combine. So, mortar light carriers, missile light carriers, laser light carriers. If it's a light carrier, that is the most important thing when it talks about combinations. So that's how we were able to build our mortar carriers, because we had multiple light carriers. So that was an excellent thing to have learned. How good is your armor right now? 177, 155. Really, it's just kind of good.
All
Running
systems
guns, mask failure is
nominal.
on a 10. We're going to call off the mask. Zombie lovers now following. Thank you. Hopefully your love of zombies will combine with your love of mechs, and we will succeed alongside you and your greatness. Yes, I'm ignoring the Orion. Yes, you can hate me for it later. But for now, Ultra Autocannon, 75% chance hit. He's just spreading that damage all over the place, but it didn't matter. Was enough firepower. They got along.
Vehicle
He's down.
destroyed.
Another really good thing that we could pick up. We've built them before. They tend to be really good.
What's that?
Another good thing that would be really, really nice to pick up is more Clan Mask. I love Clan Mask. Clan Mask is life, and we require more. You have a target, it's 23%. I'm going to let the guns rest. Chill the guns. And that way they'll be hopefully more accurate in the next couple of rounds. Savage Wolf, it's the full mighty powerful one of PR2. Firing at the AWACS, unable to connect. That was 2 ERPPCs and a whole bunch of ATMs. That is a scary
Warning.
mech.
Heavy damage.
Let no one ever tell you that that is not a terrifying mech. Ooh, how goes the enemy? So we have the Caesar who has to move. There goes Caesar. And then he does nothing. He is now facing us, so I mean that does mean the Sun Spider and his buddy over there, the standing, are gonna have to do something. Yeah, there go the heavy gas
taking
rifles from
heavy
the
inventory.
Alec. That's gonna suck so much. Targets. I could target the Caesar, try and knock him unsteady, or I could go after you. If I can get a shape charge in there. Yeah, the accuracy on that is just too bad. Or I can start laying down the pain on you. We're gonna throw in some Inferno, and we're gonna start lobbing the fire. Ooh, good close hit. That was a little bit on the edge, but I'm willing to accept it. Orion's going to be able to stand up, but the Orion is currently staring down 2 mechs with, again, 3 ultra autocannons. That's great. Charger plus supercharger plus TSM plus flamers, name it the Hellcat. Terrifying but fragile? I wouldn't say that they're too fragile. Yes, they have that. Actually, no, this is not that one. So, this specific Savage Wolf is the...
falling off right there.
Something exploded. Is the pirate version. And the pirate version... What exploded? Was that... Oh, yep, ammo exploded. Ammo explosion contained. That was wondering what blew up, and it was him. So this particular version of the Savage Wolf actually is not the Clanner version. It is a Inner Sphere version. So it only has an XL clan in it instead of the double XL. So this is the better version because this is a battle mech, not an omni mech. We want this one.
Let's
Yep.
do this.
This is the version that we desire to steal. I could sprint, but what's the point, you know? Wow, accuracy is what we call garbage.
Orders?
Running gun could basically just run up to this guy and gun him down. It'd be a very poetic use of things that will go on. I would like to save your hag ammo wherever you are keeping it. Please tell me you're keeping it in this side of you. You are. So I need to engage you from the left, which is easy enough to do. I could actually punch you, but I fear that that may lead into situations that would become very, very painful very, very quickly. Trying to figure out just what angle I want to do on this. Right, like so.
Moving out.
And I think this ought to be able to completely take him out. We'll turn off 1 medium pulse laser just to keep the heat somewhat under control. Shut down at 10%. I'll take the risk. I'm hoping to kill out his center torso, thus saving the other side torso, which has all the hyper assault cast rifle ammo, because we have been looking for hag ammo. So someone remember this, how is it that some pirate mech slash vehicles are way better than everybody else's? That's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. It is a deliberate, balanced decision in order to make pirates actually dangerous. Oh good, the accuracy improved much. Gauss rifle and 1, 2, 3, 4 medium pulse lasers. It's not bad. I cannot knock him for what he's got.
Firing.
70% in the heavies, only 1 hit though. And a solid Gauss rifle fall off.
Over the red line.
To bring Rubik's Cube in around to help support wiping out this poor Caesar. Unload with all of this. The exchanger on Rubik's Cube just made him so much more deadly because it allows him to fire that snub every single round, rather than like 1 round and then he has to chill it. Alright, that's too close. I need to use my hag appropriately. That will have to do.
Let's move.
Swing out wide. We're going to throw in a little bit of vigilance. We're just going to double check to make sure I haven't broken anything. I have not broken anything. Lovely. Target the targets. High explosives. We'll take the heat penalty.
Confirmed.
Ultra light Gauss rifle. It's a lot less damage than I was expecting, to be honest. Something, something, Pirate Queen, something, something. Yeah. You throw enough scrap at the walls into the heads. Lady. Yeah, that's an explanation for about 60% of the things in this game. If it don't make sense, the answer may be just be Lady A. Alright, we're gonna start teasing Mr. Savage Wolf because I don't want the Savage Wolf to actually hurt. Nice and hits. Thought it might be.
Copy.
Arizona Ranger is a suffering, so we're gonna... Oh, actually, Arizona Ranger don't need to do nothing this round. Well, an exchanger, so I don't even mind that so much. Our Arizona Ranger is gonna move to position. This will allow us to stabilize, this will allow us to brace, and this will allow us to chill. So all are positive things that we are working towards. Ooh, I can see you here. I cannot quite see you here. I have to move 1 space. I'll take it.
Heading that way.
Hi. Gauss rifles plus the Warlord. Aim for his head.
Lining them up.
I mean, you hit with 1. I gotta give you credit. Look at Bushwhackers. They're absolute garbage unless they at least get hands on. Bushwhackers are pretty terrible for... there are some Bushwhackers that aren't bad, you know? Like the normal starter Bushwhacker. LB-10s and an ER large laser are not a bad combination of weapons. You have an entire industrial base is making trash, and here comes the pirates doing their space orc thing.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, I'm perfectly happy standing where I am. Hi, you? I don't like you. You're not safe. Give me the Infernos. Hello, Mr. Alicorn! Behold the fire, with which I will. Plus, there's a little bit of leeway with the pirate module stuff. Can be just better, just to be a bit more fun too. The pirate conversions of battle mechs are amazing, or of omni mechs are amazing. They just give you so much firepower at your fingertips. It's almost obscene.
Go, go, go.
Please don't shoot down my Fujin. It's just here to ruin your day. Decent shots. I gotta give him credit for that. Cannon bushwhackers are garbage. The chassis itself has a lot of potential. No, so here's why I would disagree with that. The cannon bushwhacker has no torso twist, and any mech that has no torso twist has instantly reduced itself down 3 stages in terms of usability.
Damage is
I
light.
really don't like the fact that cannon bushwhackers don't have torso twist. It hurts me deeply inside. Because I love the mech so much, and I just can't bring myself to use it. It has to be a gauntlet, which, you know, the gauntlets are omni bushwhackers with a torso twist module, but I was just typing that. Yeah, the no torso twist is a murderer, isn't it? It's like all of the cool things you can do, and then no torso twist. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to do anything. No fun whatsoever. All right, lay down the heat.
Good to go.
This is why artillery is good, and why fire will burn your soul. Vindicators have the exact same problem. I love the model for Vindicators. I can't bring myself to actually use them normally because of the no torso twist problem. It's just a killer. Woo! Stop trying to shoot my fusion. No! Don't kill it!
Armor breach.
Vindicator's
Internal
beautiful
damage.
model, but no torso twist.
Standing by.
I can't do it. Cannot be done. Stars. Alright. This shot is what we call a beautiful, perfect setup shot.
Aye, aye.
Hi. This is everything this mech was designed to do. What's my shutdown chance? Ammo explosion chance starting to get kind of up there. Let it burn.
All weapons. Go.
Got him! The Society Sun Spider is. Yep. This Sun Spider is beautiful. I love it. It's just such a good combination of weapon systems. It is everything a Sun Spider should be. Beautiful. Fast, nimble, aggressive, with a good mix of multiple range weaponries, and of course ATMs. If you have a Sun Spider that doesn't have ATMs, I think you've done something a little bit wrong. But that may just be a personal opinion. Well, hello there! Oh, my mask is up to 15% failure rate. I'm gonna use it anyway. I have a vigilance too because I'm, you know, a pretty big sitting target. 89%. Enjoy. Oh, was an Arizona Ranger. Didn't have too much to say.
Receiving you.
Running gun, you're gonna go join this party, this National Lampoon, if you will. Yes, we're running it stock. I like it. I like it stock very much. So, just burn it as normal.
Taking a shot.
Because it's got the... So the Ultralight Gauss, I think, is a
Watch my
phenomenal weapon for what it is. 10 tons to be a slightly less powerful version of an Ultra Autocannon 20 with safe ammunition. I like that. The ATMs give you good flexibility, multiple ranges. I'm not super sold on Streak, but Streak is whatever. And then the Super Laser with the flexibility and fire modes on that is really helpful. The only thing I don't like is the fact that the Ultralight Gauss jams itself and breaks itself when it jams. So like it has a chance of like just critting itself, which is really kind of weird in that kind of weapon. That is the only thing that I might like push back on, but other than that, I mean the gun is phenomenal. All right, let's get people on the move. But I am indeed a fan of the stock version, which is why Talik now drives it. All right, we need to make sure that Alicorn doesn't manage to hit anything. He's too dangerous. He made some minor changes, but mostly sack. Did I make any changes to that? I don't think I did. Jam chance is pretty darn low unless you're pilots junk. I mean, well, I didn't want to say anything about the quality level of my pilots, but they may just rather be junk.
Target lock.
This is away. Target block. We missed the tag and hit the Savage Wolf. I'll take it. Cannon, you actually behave exactly like that. Well, the thing is, I have to repair the gun when it jams, and there's a chance that it destroys itself. Which, well, yeah, Cannon UX jam, they don't break themselves when they do it.
On it.
So, I would push back slightly on that. But more fire into the Alicorn. Just barrage him into death. He must die for his sins.
Huh? Heading that way.
Is that not a beautiful sight? Marauder stomping its way through the city, aiming for targets, trying to kill somebody. This Fujin has got to run. It was nice to have you here, but now you're gone.
Bomb.
Thank you, but I'm gonna hide you now. I'm gonna land you in the back, and we're never gonna let you see the light of day ever again. Arizona Ranger, of course, doing its job, tanking tons of fire, as it likes to do. It's because it runs out in front. I need to see if I have Ferro Laminar or if I'm using heavy Ferro on this thing. Because Ferro Laminar would go a long way. What do you got? You have... Yeah, you got heavy Ferro Clan. I wish I could put on the heavy Ferro Laminar. Because it will just keep you alive so much better. Okay, you are the recipient of my final Infernos. And some standard rounds. We're going party mix again.
Giving them everything I've got.
I wish I had more ammo for this thing.
AC2 ammo gone.
Seriously, if I had more Inferno ammo, I'd be the happiest camper ever. Oh, he's gonna fire running gun. Running gun's point defense system has him covered. That is the weakness of ATMs.
Damage minimal.
Small throw weights. Oh, look at that. I love it. He's basically barbecued himself to death.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Halobolus. I could shoot at you, but no, I have a slightly more important... Wow, that's a lot of risk silver bullets. Hello, Mr. Silver Wolf. I'm gonna shove you right over that line. Because you're right there, but you're not offline. We need to address that problem. Could go shape charge. Now, I want to make sure that it hits. There's the fire and the forced cook. Forced cook is such a brutal thing because, like, you don't have a chance.
Commander.
All right, Arizona Ranger, time to kill the mask. We wouldn't want you to completely die on this one. I'm gonna pull back a little bit. I'm gonna give you again another vigilance because you are, of course, the Arizona Ranger. Oh yeah. I think we took his head off with that. Did we? Did we really? Ammo explosion. Oh, no. So left torso destroyed. And then right leg destroyed. Right torso destroyed. Okay, no, we killed him by destroying the engine. But we killed him by destroying a clan engine, which means we had to blow up both of them. The Halobolus is one of your favorite mechs ever. We have been using it for a while. It's a wonderful mech. Though jammed UAC required a repair check. I know it can't be a jammed tabletop. Is there a thing that makes racks scary initially because they can be unjammed? Let's bring the stand-in forward. Probably not going to be able to position until he'll finally engage that line holder and back. I kind of feel like dirty fighting a line holder. Really? It's like, that was the best thing you thought to bring. We're going to move right here. We're going to expect doom, so I'm going to vigilance. Ultra autocannon on. Show off some of the pulses. Because we just need to blow big bloody holes in your ship. Got some good hits on that one. We may have even hit both of them. That would be excellent. Sun Spider is a barbecue, but Sun Spider's not going to shoot anything this round, so that'll be great. Chill. Oh, look at all that heat just go away. It melts off the mech. Like meat from a bone. Big Iron continuing his attempts at repositioning. The mask on these two mechs has just made them such a fun little duo to sprint out ahead of everything and just annihilate it. Like, I believe the combo has worked better than I originally had anticipated, and I'm very proud of it. I'm going to see if I can't knock out the Poe a bit. His armor's getting weak on the one side. Probably going to require quite a few more salvos, but we are starting to get through. Fujin, you're out of this. Continue to leave. Thank you for your service, but no.
Good to go.
We don't want you to die. Vehicles being destroyable is so painful. My flares will outmatch your abilities.
I'm showing.
By the way, this photo is not centered, and it's bugging the hell out of it. Hello, definitions. Welcome to the stream. Alright, AWACS, continue your super speedy annoyance maneuvers. Do it, Izzy. Let me do it. Nope. Nope, the game's like, screw you. I'm gonna tease you. I'm gonna show you. Oh, there's the angle. It's a little bit closer than I want to be, but there's the angle. Alright, Alicorn. More burn! Actually, no, more jamming. How's my weekend going? It could be better. Not too terrible either. Welcome, Hendolo. Arizona Ranger, tanking even as far as it does. It does mean risking the hips, though.
That was a bad
I'm
one.
just being friendly.
Reporting.
Don't say things like that. Please, please don't say things like that. Are you trying to get me killed? More fire.
Target acquired.
Infernos and Rex were basically just bringing down half the city block. Eventually, you are going to burn to death. I will laugh when it happens. What you got?
Yes, Commander.
Light carrier is ready for his actions. I don't want to use airburst or flares. We're just going to use standards, and we're going to mortarize. Oh, you're breaking your guns pretty effectively.
Alpha
That's good.
strike.
Long range mortars, just chip damage is all we're looking to do. I mean, that's all we can do. Arizona Ranger managing to jam one of his guns. It is unfortunate. I don't necessarily want to place myself in a position to get shot at then. Although it doesn't look like I could. Okay, I'm going to move behind the building. Take a little bit of cover this round. We'll unjam the gun. We'll also chill out the heat. And we'll be able to pop around next round. It'll be great. It was you who actually had the actual direct line of sight on target. Do you have shooting scoot, by the way? Passive abilities. You have hard case, which is negative stability damage, and immunity to sensor lock, but you do not have the others. Confirm that. We're going to move quick. Move fast, die hard. Okay, terrible shot. We're not even going to bother. We're just moving out of line, then we'll move back into line to engage these two vehicles, because they're the most dangerous thing on the field right now. Everything else is window dressing. Is Holy on this mission? Because if he is, it might be down a mask. I don't know what you mean. Does Holy regularly jam his masks?
Okay, throttle up.
And rolling forward.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, Holy's driving the Arizona Ranger, so he's rocking fine.
orders.
He's taking a little bit of damage. By a little bit, I mean ow.
Roger.
But other than that, doing well. Air continues to just waste all of his missiles. No heat ejects. Ah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there is that. The cowardice of pilots. Holy bails for mixed reasons.
Yes, Commander.
I actually have two of those guns. I'm actually building them into a mech right now. So I'm not really that impressed by them. But that's because I've never been a huge fan of Risk Silver Bullets. I always thought them to be a little bit of a gimmick, which they technically are, but I mean, is that an argument worth having? Up to 5, we'll pop high and make sure that you can't hit the broadside of the barn. That is really my only desire and intention.
Target acquired.
Oh, we actually managed to get the air-to-air missiles to lock onto the target. That's
I'm out
beautiful.
of LRM.
Receiving you.
Fujin, you are not fighting. You're continuing to hide. If anything, I'd like to land you.
Huh?
Big Iron. Big Iron is at least one turn, probably more like 3 from getting in range. Oh, the pain of running into combat. What you got? Line holder shifting well wide. Going to engage the Sun Spider indirectly. I mean, once the Sun Spider sees you, buddy, you're in a lot of trouble.
Waiting for orders.
I don't know if you know this yet. Ooh, running out of, I'm running out of shells. No. Our mortar carrier is almost
I
out.
am black on AC2 ammo.
He's got flares, of which he's got like 8 more of those, and then he's got 40 airburst rounds. The jam and the damage themselves too much, and hags are much lighter. You just put a coffee cup in the big
You
one.
have orders?
Halopolis. I could have the Halopolis just try and clear some territory to make sure that the Sun Spider can see his target. Yeah, we're gonna do that. High explosive rounds. Airborne renewal time. I bet you didn't expect
I
that.
believe that is that.
I bet
Ready
you were
for
expecting
orders.
to be able to slip on by with nobody noticing. But I knew. I had a plan. You didn't. Throw in the Warlord. We're going to make sure that he really feels the pain on this one. Damage is up. Light Ultra Gauss double tapping. You just got to make sure that we haven't hurt the gun yet. We have not. Lovely. Target and fire.
Fire all right.
Oh wow, focusing a lot on that arm. I'm not quite sure why, but okay. That
Receiving
works. Stanton will be able to bring in for a nice little powerful follow-up with his twin large lasers and his hag. Target's unsteady. It's going to hurt. Wow, the fact that you're still alive. Never mind. Spoke too soon. That armor thinks we killed it. Turk 7 City 0. Now, the city had one because we failed to blow up the one building. We got to give them that much credit. The city did, in fact, manage to avoid having one building destroyed. Because we missed it. We couldn't hit the building. It was incredibly painful, if not comical. Okay, this is a super danger maneuver. Because, oh god, Yeah, we're gonna do it.
Maximum speed.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Maximum vigilance. Target the Alicorn. Ultra autocannons to full power. I gotta chew through 200 points of armor. I've got 4 shots to do it with. Look, I'm not gonna lie, they were good shots.
What's up, boss?
But they just weren't enough. I wish I could do you have multi-target? You do! I'm gonna target this. And then I'm gonna target, this. Engaged.
Got it.
4 hits of the Alicorn. Hey, we got it! Okay, so they bailed. And then we opened up the building. And now we can go right through the center. None of this fancy dodging or flanking. No, 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 no. Right into the middle. That's how this company works. There shall be no other insanity. Left side, you're facing me. Right is left. Therefore, this is perfect. Come up like so. Vigilance. Give them the full ultimate firepower. And blast away.
Confirmed.
Oh, it did so well! Somebody did well.
Reporting one less.
Arizona Ranger is going to require quite a bit of bait time because all of that armor has just been stripped. Oh, but it was a solid combination. When you get in an urban setting, when you get 2 mechs running around with 3 ultra autocannon 20s, you're going to have a really good time. And if you can't, you've probably done something really wrong because that's just a really good time waiting to happen. Still need a Kool-Aid Man Stalker. We made negative 44,000 Seabills on that, but we were expecting that. That was not the point of the exercise. Everybody picking up a decent amount of XP. Running gun taking almost no damage. It's a miracle. Should be an easy repair. Okay. There's just so many parts to the Chaparral. Like, I think I have Chaparral parts. So, I don't know how many, though. I know I have Ifrit parts, though. Okay, so the Malakim Ifrits have mag shots, AoE rockets, tandem rockets times 2, snub nose, ATGM, missile rack, and flare rack. The Shakush has a light AC20 and 4 bomb inferno racks. I like that. And the Ifrit Strikecraft is carrying SRM 10. Oh no, SRM 20, and then bomb infernos and bomb mines, which is also sounding to be quite interesting. So I would like to throw in a little bit on that. That'll guarantee a 3. Because I don't have Shakush parts. That'll guarantee. A lot of shop parts, though. I had fun once it was awful. The line holder, PL risk tank, Savage Wolf parts, A-pods, a whole bunch of flares, AMS Mark IIs, Arrow 4s, Gauss Rifle, Hag 20. We're not really into Hag 20s. We're looking at Hag 30s. That's kind of our minimum. Risks, Silver Bullet Gauss Rifles, Snub-Nosed PPCs are always tempting. They're light and they're powerful. They're not, although they're not Clan ER PPCs, which are just better in most respects. A whole bunch of Excel engines, accuracy, energy weapons. Ooh, I have a lot of energy-based mechs. That could do very, very well. Actually, do I have a lot of energy-based mechs? Yeah, I do. We'll think on that. Ability gyro, heat sinks, reflective coating. A bunch of single heat sinks, some superchargers. Oh, tempting, tempting, tempting. And there is some double heavy Gauss. 6 heavy Gauss rifle tons. That's very tempting. And 2 tons of hyper assault Gauss. I think I gotta lean into the vehicle. And we'll see what we can pick up. Alright, we managed to pick up a line holder part and a PO2 part. Terrible. LB10, not great. And 285 fusion core, that's good. A ballistics range, which is not bad. We did get the... Oh, we got the 2 tons of hyper assault Gauss rifle ammo. Nice. And a heavy Gauss. Chaparral is okay. It's basically 50 tons for an arrow, which in my opinion is not a great trade-off. Well, since it can fit in the vehicle category, that's what gives it value to me. It's an arrow that I place in one of 4 slots that I can't use for anything better. So aircraft and artillery is what I'm going to start putting in those slots because standard line tanks just can't handle the heat. Now that they are destroyed and gone, I really can't risk it. Plus I'm making dual hag. We needed ammo. We did need ammo. The dual hag design required a lot of ammunition. But it may go exactly the direction we want to. But we shall see. All right, I'm going to put a cut in here for the YouTube people. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos. Press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. Just going to check to make sure there's not surprise mechanics here, because if there are, I want YouTube to be able to see it. But if there are not, then we'll move on. We made negative 150,000 signals. All right, goodbye, YouTube.